What's going on, world? Big 30 back with another one. Back with another Kendra G reaction. It's been a while since I did this. It's about like a couple weeks. I figured I'd do this one because this one's a doozy. This is about a woman that wants a man that drives a new car in order for him to qualify for her. I mean, I don't get the logic in that, but let's get into it, shall we?
Seattle. How old are you, friend?
I am 51.
51. What you do for a living?
I work in government, so I'm a civil service and prior Navy.
Okay. Friend, outside of Seattle, 51 government. You have any kids?
I do. I have two sons, 27 and 20, and a grandson that I also take care of. Um,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on. She says she's like 51 years old. That means she had the 27-year-old. Oh, never mind. I thought she was a teenage parent, but anyway, she had the first one. She was 24. For you forget that teenage parent shit, but still, she got two children and she's 51 years old. I mean, she's in the back nine of the dating market as far as I'm concerned.
and he's 9, so he lives with me, but he has both parents, but stability.
Okay.
He's here. Mhm.
Oh, he lives with you. Your sons, are they by the same man?
They are my ex-husband. My ex-husband.
When did I
Of course, her ex-husband. Why women on the Kendra G show always say that they're divorced?
get divorced?
2021.
Okay. All right. And friend, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. All right. So we last said it was Sagittarius. We got friend. She lives outside of Seattle, works for the government. Sagittarius, 51. Mom to two, 27 and 20.
Look at that fucking chin on her, man. Look at that double fucking chin. Why is she doing that with her shirt? What, I mean, what is that?
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Girl, I. I know, I've been watching you too long, right? My family's gonna be.
She's finna read from a prepared statement. It looks like.
I could not believe that I'm on here. But anyway, confident. Uh, oh Lord, I did not know that I was gonna be. I hear people say it all the time. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I thought with my friends being here, I would be a little bit. Okay.
My God, this woman's a
Okay, okay,
goofball.
okay, okay. Sorry. And now I'm sweating. I don't know why.
And now she's
Okay,
sweating.
so loving, caring,
She's sweating
kind,
Crisco.
loyal, confident.
Loyal. Why did you divorce your husband? I mean, what kind of loyalty is that?
Vulnerable, strong, very independent, a good man, basically. One that understands that a woman uh, needs a man, not only want a man, right?
Like I said, you had your husband for how many years? And you divorced him. Why?
I'm pretty okay. But at the end of the day, a man by my side wouldn't be bad.
Okay. When did you get divorced again? And what year?
21, June.
Oh, okay. So how many years were you married for?
Okay, so see, I know I should have calculated that, so let me explain. So we were separated since 2011. We both came to Washington State. He was Army, and in '08, and then we separated in 2010, 2011, beginning of 2011. And so we stayed married for a few different reasons, but we're really good friends. And so when it was time for me to be like, look, you need to move on with your life. It doesn't make sense being on paper. I needed to buy a house without a man being attached to it, and I couldn't do it being married to him anymore either. So I finally went paperwork. We both went down there during the pandemic because I heard someone saying that courts weren't open to.
Ain't this a selfish woman right here? So she wanted to buy a house. Now she got a house without the help of the husband.
During the pandemic. They were, because I went down with my mask and all, and February 2021, and June 2021 it was finalized.
Okay.
So we were married for a long time.
But you were separated, it seems like, for a long time.
Very long time, yeah.
Okay.
But we're co-grandparents. We do that very well. Basketball games, you know, everything. We get along very well. He has his life. And when he retired, believe it or not, he moved back to Washington so he could be closer to his children and grandchild. So,
okay. Yeah. Common Man 80 said, I know where she lives. I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington. I know the naval base she was stationed at. Incredible.
Yeah, yeah. So, JB11.
Oh, who cares about that?
So, a man, okay. Men are so, it's so hard to figure out whether or not a short man is good enough. And let me say this. I understand a short man may be my man. Okay, Zach. I know that. However, they have issues. You know what I mean? I tried dated short men. And at the time, of course, I wasn't.
Now, I'm sure a short man will say a woman that's not in shape has issues. But he's not up here saying that. Unlike you, who's up here saying, "Oh, short man, oh they have issues. They're so insecure because I'm taller than them, and when I put on heels, I'm 6'2", and I make him look like a midget."
Serious, I'm still married, whatever. But just trying to get to know a short man is they make it difficult because they're like, I'm 5'8", okay? I'm not a short woman, and I'm not a small woman, but I'm not, right? And
well, you're not a small woman, all right. You get that part accurate.
But if I have heels on and he's 5'8", he's like, you're trying to look taller than me? Come on now. If you're standing on 6 inches, you're now 6'2", if you're 5'8", right? So to me, you should be able to be confident with the fact that you are my height or an inch or two less. Be confident. That's all I'm looking for. So deal breaker. Men that are not confident. Men that expect. I tried to date someone that was make less than me. I tried that.
Here you go.
Within 3 weeks, his mom was dead, and he needed money, and he needed a ticket. Yeah, seriously. It's crazy out here, Kendra. And
he lied on his mother and said his mother died, or did she really die?
I don't know if she died or not. I never met the lady. I just started dating him, and you know, all of a sudden I'm babe, and he loves me, and the love bombing, and you know, so a man that makes.
I bet you all this is cap. I mean, he ain't feeling you like that. It's just her bigging herself up because, man. Well, let's roll.
Less than me. And it's kind of hard to say that. Let me say that. Let me take that back. So I pay my own bills, right? If I have a man, and
congratulating for being an adult, doing what every single person in America does, pay their own bills.
I'm looking to be married again. That can pay for. I'm not saying half because I'm not used to a man only paying half, but taking care of the household bills, right? If something should happen, I got him. If something should happen with me, he's got me. What does that look like financially? I have no idea. You know, my ex-husband, even now, you know, if I call him and I'm like, hey, you know, Daniel, my grandson, is going into Pee-wee, whatever, then he'll be like, okay, how much is it? And he'll give me, if it's my man.
Well, hopefully her ex-husband is remarried, but to another woman that's like half her size.
And then he'll be like, hey, I got you. That's all I'm asking for. I don't know what that money looks like, Kendra. So I'm not going to say he needs to make what I make, and I'm not going to say he needs to make less or more. So that's a deal breaker if he's all caught up with asking me for money or looking at what I make or where I live or what I have. That's a problem to me. Um, a man who has never driven a brand new car.
Here we go. Here we go with this bull
I'm
crap.
sorry. I know.
Yo, let me tell you something. I bought a new car like 16 years ago, and I'm still driving it to this day, and it runs good. So fuck what this bird's talking about. And let me tell you something else. I heard a story like a couple of years ago where this woman was dating a man, and they seemed to love each other. The man was taking care of her and all that shit until she found out that he was driving a used car, and she ultimately dumps him. And she got a lot of pushback ever since. I heard that a couple years ago. So that's what this woman remind me of.
I know you're.
Wait a
You,
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I have to make sure I understand. So a man that's never driven a 2024, the year the car came out. Tell me. Okay, give me the reason behind that one.
typically, when a man only buys used car, he doesn't know the value of taking care of something that's brand new or
This
keeping a
bitch is
clean
a
streak.
dumbass. This bitch is a dumbass. Even when you buy it, even when you buy a new car, once you drive it out the lot, it's gonna lose its value. It's no different than when you buy a used car and it loses its value. Even more value because it's used. So I don't see the difference here. I don't see her logic if she has any.
They treat their cars like they treat their women, and I find that to be true, right? So a used car, then you're thinking of a used woman, and I don't want a man that doesn't understand.
You're a used woman. I mean, you got two kids already. What would a woman with a used vagina want with a man that has a new car? I mean, make that make sense.
That a I am a new car. Right? That's the best way to think about it, right?
No, you ain't. You're not. Ain't nothing new about you. You're 51 years old. You're done.
Um, treat me good, right? My oils must be tapped off when they need to be tapped off. I mean, I don't, I don't know how else to say it, but yeah,
Friend, what kind of car do you drive?
I love my Hondas. So I've got a passport, a 2023 passport.
Oh, that's not a new car, by the way. It's a year old. It's all right though, but she never said whether or not it's new or used.
And my son has my old car, which is a Accord.
Okay.
Yeah, a Honda
Okay,
Accord.
so just have a new car. Or
No,
well,
I just have to.
it needed to
It
be
doesn't
new
necessarily.
when you bought it. It needed to be new like
Nah, bitch, you just said a man has to have a new car in order for him to be with you. That's what you said.
we got it in 2022, but it was new. Does that qualify?
Yeah, even if he has to have the opportunity to actually have purchased a new car to know what the or lease, because with a lease, I'm telling you, you have to keep that up.
Man, this
So
bitch is dumb.
he just has to know the value of something new, right? Everything can be used, because then
Okay, let me read this
he,
to you. Six-figure Pookie sent
Here we go.
$20 to say this. You have a good spirit, but you come across very immature for someone who is
immature,
50. Seem likely
immature.
you don't know what you want. Keep looking to your friends for answers and making stupid comments. It's a turn off.
Oh, I'm glad
Bravo. Bravo. Give it up for six-figure Pookie.
I turned you off because I'm not interested in you. I've heard your comments all this time, so I'm glad I turned you off. So I don't want you. So thanks for the $20. Uh,
It wasn't for you. The $20 wasn't for you. It was for Kendra, dumbass.
okay, thanks for some more. Ask another question. Now let me say this: immature, great. There's a reason I stayed single for so long because I dated. But at the end of the day,
Because nobody wants your ass. That's why you're single.
I'm looking for the man that's for me. One, that's chivalrous. That's one. You don't seem like the type. Two, one that has ever.
No, he wants to be chivalrous to a actual lady, not a mutt.
What is his name? Millionaire, billionaire? Never seen. Oh, what six figures? Never
Yeah,
seen that.
yeah, a
Guaranteed.
six-figure pookie. Say he
A
never
six
saw
figures.
that.
He never saw that, darling. He doesn't know what that is. Okay. Um. Whatever.
How would you know that he doesn't know what that is? How would you know? I don't know whether he's six figure pookie or not. He could be.
Well, let's move on. I've paid to make my own comments, and it's never in a way to disrespect or put down anybody. Pay another $20, darling, if you want to talk to me, but it's okay.
Okay.
This bitch looks like Michael Clark Duncan with a weave on. Who is she kidding?
I want to ask this friend. You said you don't have a money requirement, but I think you might have a minimum. I can't see you dating a man that made 50K.
You're right.
I can't see a man that I can't see a woman that one like this idiot want damn man with 50K either. You know why? Because nobody wants her.
I've tried. I've tried, like literally tried, and I got kind of turned off from a conversation, and I felt like if that person was going to ask their mom for money and be mad about not paying the money back to their mom on time, eventually they'll
Oh
ask me
God.
for money as well. Um, so that was a friend zone right away, and that person made about $60,000-$70,000 a year. So I travel a lot.
That doesn't make sense. If he made like $70,000, why would he borrow money from anybody? So I don't believe that story at all.
I just came back from Nigeria this past December. It was amazing.
It was amazing. She even sound masculine.
But yeah,
I told you that's Michael Clark Duncan with a weave. She sounded masculine. Come on.
I don't know what that money looks like though, Kendra. I don't.
No, I understand. Amen. Ah, who's out there? Okay, no worries, no worries. We're gonna keep
But
going.
Kendra,
Yeah.
can I say one thing to you? This is just from observing, right? Nothing to do with me, but more to do with you. A lot of times I see you do this, and I know you're screwing in your earring, the back of your earring, right? You're like making sure it doesn't fall off. They do have a clip. No, I just don't want you to lose
Well,
it.
this shit's unimportant.
So it has screw
Yeah.
back. So
Yeah, you can remove it.
I like the screw backs because they're very expensive.
Mine are diamonds as well, and I have them replaced from the screw back.
Yes, we didn't do the Kendra Cam yet. Do the Kendra Cam.
Here we go. Here we go.
How do,
Okay, you look good, girl.
thank you. I'm not.
When was your last relationship, babe?
I wouldn't say there was any other relationships other than my ex because I dated a lot and I didn't screw around. So I love you, baby. They're leaving.
Well, granted, she doesn't look as big as I thought she would, but still.
Relationship or situationships, I don't have those. I date, and if I don't like you, then we move on. But again, I've only been divorced since 2021, so I've been working so hard trying to do what I need to do for me and my family that I haven't had time. So
Okay.
a real
You don't have the
relationship,
answer,
not
so I'm
my
gonna ask. You don't have the answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Jesus. June 2022.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on, friend.
A-type personality. Um, I am assertive. Uh, though
Assertive is not a flaw. It's a it's a positive trait, if anything.
those can be considered to be um, negative by some. As far as a relationship goes, I own my own part in my divorce. Um, so I've worked on myself. I've gone to therapy. The VA takes care of me very well. So I have that income coming in too. So,
Mm.
Do you
I'm
want to
not
tell
money
how much we
driven.
make, Fran? Do you want
No,
to give
no,
me some?
no, no. I'm just saying I take very good care of myself. And so, therefore, the man that comes in must understand that what he's coming into is a new car. So he can't just be like, treat me like anything, right? But
Well, like a new minivan.
at the
Fran,
end
let
of
me
the
ask you
day,
this: have you ever dated a man that makes the income that you desire?
yes.
What happened to that guy?
Uh, he was a he was an ass. The best way to put
He was
it.
a what?
An ass. ASS. He
Oh, an ass. Okay.
An
yeah.
ass.
He well, the last one that I dated, the only
The reason why she says he's an ass because he's treating her accordingly, meaning he's treating her like she's part of the roster. It's not a one-on-one basis, so that's why she's saying he's an ass. But he's just exercising his options. That's what it boils down to.
the only one that I can even think of the possibility that we could have made it. He played a lot of games. He claimed that he had just met his son the weekend we went out for the first time, and his son was 29 years old. And oh my God, he's sitting there in front of me crying on the phone with some woman that found him after 29 years. It was just crazy. It just felt rehearsed and coerced and yeah.
Okay, so he's not the one. He's not the one. All right, we got it.
No.
All right, we got it. Fran, what's the
He
age
don't
range
want
for
you.
today? You are 51.
42 to 55.
You will go to 42? You'll go younger?
I do.
Okay, 42 to what?
The 55.
55.
I don't want me no old man. Let me say this, okay? I'm a young 51-year-old.
You're not young. 51 is 51. That's not young. You're in the back nine of your of the date market.
Okay, I have young friends. I've got old friends. I've got a variety of people around me. But I find that older men, when I date them, they things don't work. Um, and they have to take things. And no.
Okay. Fran, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
That means she's a nasty motherfucker on top of that. Because she's talking about, oh, their things don't work. They can't get it up. I mean, you're the type that look like you lay there like a sack of potatoes anyway.
Um, I'm supportive. I'm stable. I'm honest. I'm direct. I'm loving, giving.
Huh.
I'm Jamaican. Can I say anything else? I, I make the meanest jerk chicken there is. No lie. So I cook well. Now I don't like cooking, but I cook well, and I'm just a good woman. And my ex can tell you
Well,
anything.
that's not a good sign. She says she cooked well, but she doesn't like cooking. Well, she's really finished.
Any of my exes, prior to my husband, can tell you we're still friends to this day. So I'm just a good person. So
And she's also a brand new car. You have to have at least driven a brand new car if you ever want to date Fran. Let's do it. Should the guy be in Seattle?
I thought about that.
A brand new car usually has a fresh car smell. You have you don't have any fresh car smell. It smell like yesterday's garbage that wasn't put away yet.
Kendra, and yes, I'm I'm gonna say yes. I don't understand when people say, "Oh no, they can be anywhere. I'll travel. I travel. I'm not coming to see no man." So no, I would rather them be in the Seattle area, Seattle, Tacoma, Puyallup. Yeah.
Okay. All right, friend. How can the guy reach out to you, honey?
So my name on Facebook is Fran Dash, and
More like DoorDash.
my Instagram is it's Fran Dash, all one word. ITS Fran Dash.
Do you want any more questions?
Go ahead, darling.
Six-figure Pookie is back again.
Here
He
we
said
go.
3 reasons why a 42-year-old man would want to date you over a qualified 29 or 30-year-old.
Exactly.
Qualified. Number one, I don't have baby daddy dramas. That's one.
I don't mean
Two,
nothing.
why am I answering these questions anyway? Just because
I
you
mean,
read
you
them.
have.
You read them.
I mean, that's why I asked you
No.
before. Okay. Well, I will say this. We're about to go, but I think you offended a lot of people about the new car sentiment, and this is from a girl. Alicia said, billionaire Warren Buffett drove used cars in his wealth and never buys new cars. He was married forever. Your man can have a wonderful qualities, financially stable, but have
Mm-hmm.
used cars.
Well, I've not met one yet. Sorry. That's just my
What do you
experience.
like
I'm not
about
trying
this
to offend
friend is
anybody.
she said, listen, whether y'all like it or not, she is standing 10 toes down. And I can respect that. I mean, whether we agree with it or not, I always respect the person.
Now, even I gotta say, they're entitled to want something. Does that mean they're gonna get it? That's another story.
That can stand by what they say. Darnell Jones, I guess you are tapping on a lot of emotions. One person did just say they love you.
Thank you.
Some of these go so fast I can't see them all. But I love her. I absolutely love her. Forever 90 says I love her.
Thank you.
Logical Fade spent $20 to say I make over six figures. I drive a '08 Camry. I work with a bunch of dudes who make between 100
There you
and
go.
200K who would never buy a brand new car. Well,
That's okay.
I mean, I'm gonna defend you in a second. If that's what she wants, guys, whether it is or not, it is what it is.
It's okay. It is. It really is. Like, I'm just saying from my experience. And that's it. I'm not saying every car that I've ever purchased for myself, whether it be a lease or a full purchase, has been a new car. The men that I have dated, I noticed there's a different quality that comes with a man that has experience driving a new car versus one that has always purchased.
Many people experience driving a new car. Well, what does that mean, really? That means you're driving a new car. That means That means you're buying a car for a first time. You enjoy your first car experience, new or old. But what does that mean when they have the experience? Well, she wants a man that has a good experience with driving a new car. What does that mean, really?
A used car. Warren Buffett, great for him. Warren Buffett also stated he's not leaving anything for his kids or grandkids either. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has
Well,
whatever
that's
their
good.
requirements in life is, right? That's mine. It's okay. I'm sorry if I offended you, but I'm not sorry.
Why do you think you're okay? So Ryan reminded me, and I haven't asked this question in a long time. He said, Kendra, I missed the question. Why do you think you're single? It was very telling. Would you consider bringing it back? Why do you think you're single, friend?
Because I chose to.
Because she chose to be single.
I chose to.
Now, if she chose to be single, why the hell is she on the dating show looking for a man if she chose to be single? I mean, make sense.
Okay. All right, well, friend, we gotta go.
Now I don't want to be anymore. I don't want to be anymore. I don't want to be single anymore. That's why I'm here.
Single, but now she's ready to be with
You're gonna be single for a long time because ain't no man worth his salt is gonna want to take on that. A 50-plus-year-old with 2 kids making outrageous demands and shit.
Somebody.
Yeah.
How could the guy reach out to you?
It's Fran Dash, ITSFRANDASH on Instagram, and my name Fran Dash on Facebook messaging.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. You keep me posted how it goes, baby.
All right, I will.
All right, that's the end of this clip. Anyway, here you got a 51-year-old woman. Well, I'm recapping this with 2 children, and she's a grandmother. She's divorced since 2021. They've been separated since like 2011, I believe. And she's looking for a man that has a new car. Make that make sense. Even though the car is going to depreciate once he drives it off the lot, then it stops being new after that. So I don't really get her logic. I'm sure nobody gets her logic, but she has Arrested Development. So what do we expect? Anyway, if you like this video, push the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check you later. I'm out.